do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hello once again and welcome to Covenant Christian High School. We bring you Tuesday night high school basketball action here on IndianaSRN. The Braves of Brebeuf entering tonight's contest, winners of 5 of their last 6. They're now 10-6 overall. The Warriors have now won 3 of 4. They also are 10-6 on the season after their big win on the road at North Putnam. High school basketball on IndianaSRN brought to you tonight by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. They have 5 central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrician partners since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong and fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the IndianaSRN Sports page. Sports coverage, border to border, coast to coast, your source for high school, college, and pro sports coverage. Troy Derkowski along with Coach Keith Myers. Great to have you with us on a Tuesday night. We're down to the last about 3 weeks of the boys' high school basketball season. Big game tonight, a non-conference game, but still two teams, as we mentioned moments ago, that are playing really, really good basketball. Good to be back. Coach Myers just to my right. And, well, two teams right now, they're maybe starting to figure a few things out, Coach, but still a little worried about this Warrior basketball team because they are not 100% again tonight.
Yeah, and playing inconsistent. They have won the last 3 of the 4, but not real strong finishing here. And Brebeuf's the complete opposite. Caught on fire against Park Tudor, played very well here. This could be a very interesting game. Used to be a conference rivalry, no longer a conference rivalry, but you're going to see some good ball players from both sides.
Well, this is a Braves basketball team, as you mentioned. We talk about a team that has won 5 of 6, and defensively, they are very, very solid, only giving up 52 points per game. When you look back at their game at Park Tudor, that was a close game until they really dominated. Speaking of the Braves in the fourth quarter, they outscored Park Tudor 26-11 in the fourth to get that win. Now, they don't have any really big superstars on that team, but a really good team effort.
Yeah, they get out and run once they start running and they hit some shots, and we've seen it in basketball. You get that momentum. It's hard to stop that momentum.
Over their last 4 games, we're going to go to the last 4 because generally you get a really good look at how good of a team is. They lose to a good Guerin team, team that is ranked in the state, 48-39. They beat Bishop Chatard handily, 62-46. They knocked off Shortridge, and now you may not know this, but Shortridge is not a bad basketball team. And then again, that win at Park Tudor.
Talk about that Shortridge team. I think Shortridge has only got 3 losses this year, playing very, very well. To stop playing the City Alliance game because they have other commitments. But they'll make some noise in that sectional this year. But Brebeuf is in that sectional where Shortridge is.
All right, let's talk about some of the key players to watch here tonight for the Braves. And we start with 2 players by, the last same name. Both names forward. Talk about this team from an individual standpoint.
Austin is the primary scorer, all-around contributor, leads the team in points, games, rebounds, assists, steals, while he is a strong two-way guard. And then you got his brother as well, secondary scorer, playmaker, adds some scoring. I'm very impressed with Dalton Logan as well, a consistent scorer as well. Seems like he has some times where defensively he's just stopping the pure shooters.
Yeah, they have 3 guys. You mentioned the 2 forwards and Logan, all at 11 points per game. Austin Ford at 18 in that win over Park Tudor. Logan at 13 in the win. And Chase ended up with 11 in their victory against Park Tudor. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Warriors. They are still not 100%, but I'll tell you what, they rode Isaac Crane in their game at North Putnam just a few nights ago. We'll talk about the Warriors next here on IndianaSRN.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian. Generally playing on a Tuesday night about this time of year. We see more Tuesday night games, and there are a ton of games. In fact, even some big games. We'll try to run down the schedule coming up in a few moments. But Warriors, nice win at North Putnam. Now, one thing about that game, they led by 9 at the half. They extended that lead to 15 at the end of the third. They had a lead of 20 and we found out they made a few substitutions in the fourth quarter, and the lead got down to 4, and they won by 6. Probably subbed a little early in that game. Huh?
I think Scott Flatt realized that he can only go maybe 7 deep, not knocking those other kids. The cool thing is he didn't pull those kids out when it got real close. I talked to him the other day. I said, so if you lost that one, is that your loss? He goes, let's move on. We won.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well, they did win thanks to Isaac Crane.
Yep.
And Crane continues the 6'2" forward, just plays well above his size. 13 of 15. He had 10 rebounds, 28 points in the win, 28 of their 67. And as he goes, this team goes.
Yes, and the last couple of times that we've had him, he's been staying out of foul trouble until the fourth quarter. And in the last 2 games that we've had him, he's fouled out.
Yeah.
He just I think there's times there's laps there that he doesn't realize that he's got to stay in the game. I think Coach keeps telling him he's got to stay in the game, but he makes a lot of fouls 50 feet away from the basket, maybe 80 feet away from the basket. You just can't do that tonight, or Brebeuf will just dominate.
I shared a story, or I should say some numbers with you during the break. In the first 5 games, the Warriors averaged 79 points per game. Now, remember, they were healthy in those first games. In fact, without Josh Bowers, he's been out. He only played 3 games, but they were still averaging 79 per game. Since then, Coach, the Warriors are averaging just 62 points per game. Where do they find the offense?
Well, a lot of that, though, is people caught up with their offense. People understood what they're doing. If you got to realize those first 5 games as well, they were dominating pressure-wise, putting pressure everywhere on the floor. They backed out on that a little bit because of how they got in foul trouble. I think they're going to be okay, but they got to rely. I think they got to rely on Parker Williams. They got to rely on Caleb Jankowski. Williams cannot turn the ball over tonight.
Right.
There are times where he'll get in the middle of the air and just throw it away, shoot some 3-pointers that should not be shot. When you got a lead with a 5-point lead with 4 minutes to go, you don't have to shoot a 3-pointer anymore. So those are interesting. I kind of like Carson Smoots. He's come on pretty well consistently. And you know how I love the Weston Lofner kid. I think that kid is a dynamite kid and stays on the floor. I really like that kid.
By the way, there is some good news about Parker Williams. He did have 14 in that win at North Putnam. So, again, what you're talking about, he needs to be more consistent and not have those games where he'll disappear for 4 or 5 minutes. They need something from him all 4 quarters.
Well, I think one of the keys that Covenant Christian has to do today is control the tempo and the ball security. They cannot afford 15, 16 turnovers tonight. They have to play consistency. And then they got to rely on their point guards to make some big-time shots, because Crane could get tired, because I think they'll try to double-team him down underneath the post.
Well, and the other thing about the Warriors, they don't have another big really inside, do they?
Well, is Crane big? I don't consider Crane big at 6'2".
Yeah, well, he plays big.
Yeah, he does.
But nobody really to back him up.
That's correct.
That's the key. They just don't have that without Bowers in their lineup. They're just not a very big basketball team. And you see Bowers right there in street clothes, and he goes about 6'8", so you lose a big kid like that.
We have seen him in street clothes more than we've seen him in his uniform this year, haven't we?
Just 3 games is all he has played this entire season. Want to remind you that tonight's game is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use, reproduction, or distribution of this audio or video without the written express consent of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited. We'll have the starting lineups coming up here in just a couple of moments. National Anthem is on the way as well. We generally get a local product that is doing the National Anthem, correct?
And we're going to stay with it. We've got a student from Covenant Christian that's going to play the National Anthem, and we'll stay with it.
Okay, here we go, National Anthem and the starting lineups.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to gather for this game. I pray that we would all glorify your Lord and conduct ourselves and keep everyone here healthy and safe. We pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. Our national anthem will be played by Covenant Christian High School junior Luke Moneymaker.
there are your starters for tonight's matchup. As you saw, probably, well, if you were looking, there's more guys in street clothes, it seems like, than there are guys that are in uniform tonight for the Warriors. But they're going to play with a short bench. As you said earlier, it's going to be maybe 7 deep, and so these starters are really going to have to give them production here tonight.
It doesn't hurt either that you have 5 assistants on your bench.
True.
You know, I think when my coaching staff, the best year we had, I think I had 3. Never had 5. I would have loved to have 5 assistants.
Edmondson jumping in, making the tip, and it'll be won by the Braves, and we are underway in this Tuesday matchup. Braves again winning 5 of their last 6. Shot blocked down low. The putback is no good. Shumper in the lane by Austin Ford, and that'll help you when you get second and third opportunities.
Brebeuf wearing their maroon with their gold stripes. Covenant Christian in their white and green.
Laughlin down to Crane, coming off that 28-point performance, and the bucket good.
Triple team.
Didn't bother Crane. Back the other way we go, tied it to a piece. And a drive and a foul call. Looks like they'll get Laughlin our first foul of the ball game. And we're going to head to the free throw line. So Laughlin averaging 3.6 points per game. And it will be Chase Ford at the line, averaging 11.3 points per game, coming off an 11-point performance against Park Tudor. Braves are averaging just at 60 points per game, just giving up 52. So defensively, very difficult team to score against. And an early Brebeuf lead at 3-2. Second free throw is good.
Here comes DeBrus.
By the way, this Brebeuf team will play at Roncalli in just 3 days. So they got another big matchup on the road. Crane trying to post up underneath, guarded by much smaller Austin Ford, but they're going to try to front him and make sure you put a defender behind him.
You know, they also play Cecina early next week as well, so they're running a little gauntlet.
You know, we're going to be at Cecina Friday night against
Conference Championship
against Covenant Christian. Shot is missed from the outside by Kaysen Suits. Suits averaging nearly 11 per game. Here's Austin Ford. Good ball movement, Edmondson, and they're going to say stepped out of bounds before the pass. First turnover by the Braves.
Looking forward to that Friday night game. That should be a great contest.
I know, talking with a couple of the players, they're looking forward to it as well.
They're excited, aren't they?
They are.
Well, they're excited because you're coming.
True.
They asked for your autograph the other day. I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, here's a 3 on the way. No good by Jankowski. Put back, yes. Kaysen Suits on the board. Well, they asked for it. They didn't give it to him. Unless they got a free plate of food. But ball on the baseline, knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Isaac Crane.
Well, the one kid said you were charging him $10.
I did. Well, he was waiting tables. I mean, he was bussing or whatever he was doing. He was making money.
All right.
Looks like that might be the case. They may. So did they take the points away? Okay. So Brebeuf will inbound on the baseline. Under 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Mentioned the Brebeuf a little bit deeper of a team here today. We'll see if that's going to make a difference as Chase Ford can't get it to go. Here's Parker Williams.
There he got caught in the middle.
Here's Crane. Crane, nice strong drive, and he's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
It looked like he was going to get ready to slam that ball.
And we've got an offensive foul back the other way. Looks like they may get Chase Ford. That'll be his first. So 5:25 remaining. Again, Ford with his first. Each team with one team foul. I'm not sure what we're doing. The student section. They want him off the floor. Get him off the floor.
Here's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
The official is right there, right? The other official goes all the way from his spot to the other side. Just ask that official to move him.
Well, he couldn't see him. His back was to him.
But it wasn't bothering him.
Well, it was bothering that guy. Take a drink. You're okay. All right, 6-4 Warriors with the basketball. Here's Williams. Well, you were all over those officials when we were in Terre Haute the other night. Poor guys. Williams. It'll be Crane straight away. And a foul call. This time they will get Malachi Lesnet. Lesnet picks up number 1. You going to yell at him again? Because he's probably feeling pretty bad right now. Inbound to Crane. Here's Laughlin.
Get out of the way.
Here's Williams. The double team on the baseline, and they're going to say it is off a Brebeuf player. Looked like that may have been Jaden Washington who's checked in. So we will stay right here. Washington is a 5'10 junior off the bench, averaging 7 points per game. The kick out, Laughlin for 3 off the back of the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Austin Ford. Brebeuf, the kick out, 3 on the way short. As Austin Ford can't get it to go, Laughlin picks it up across the timeline. Now they'll set it up now to Suits. Back to Williams for 3, and it's good. Parker Williams, his first bucket of the night.
Biggest lead.
So that is now 5 unanswered scored by the Warriors. That student section
kind of loud today.
Yep, getting into it right now. Brebeuf trying to find an answer offensively. Here's Edmondson. His shot is off the mark. The rebound put back with the left hand, no good by Lesnet. And it'll be Warrior basketball.
Wing.
Which one?
Well, the referee should have caught the ball.
And could have handed to Williams or Suits, right?
Yep. Here's that 3. Bounces back in. Watch him set his feet here. Ask for the ball again. Nice job.
So we'll stay at 9-4. Buff has been in a little bit of a funk here offensively. Here's Washington. In the corner now to Antonio Harris, who's in the lineup. Harris averaging 3.7 points per game, his first action, and he misses his first shot of the night. This is Williams. Crane reverses it. Suits. 3-pointer good. Suits now with 5.
I like the rhythm.
And it's an 8-point lead. Down the lane, and a foul call against Williams, and that will send Brebeuf to the line.
See, Parker at that point has to, here's that 3. Parker down at the other end has to go straight up and down. He's not going to steal the ball there. Just go straight up. No need to hack down there.
Well, here's the other thing, and we know from watching players over the years, you're not going to block those shots. Challenge it, but don't pick up the foul.
Yeah, you're not a Ben Wood.
Yeah, you can't be Ben Wood. Everybody can't be Ben Wood. Now, Cooper Edmondson will check in, the brother of Chase Edmondson. He wears number 4, and Cooper averaging just under 3 per game. And we are already seeing the depth for the Brebeuf Braves here tonight. And they're down by 6. They stopped an 8-0 run by the Warriors. Here's Crane. There's that double team you're referring to, and Crane showing his strength as he gets the ball down low to Suits for the easy 2.
Tell you what, he's a strong kid.
Tonight's game brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. If you'd like more information, call 317-849-0500. 0810.
This crowd is in this game.
Brebeuf running that weave out front, but so far cannot penetrate this defense. Here's a three, and that's an air ball by Cooper Edmondson. Williams running down the loose basketball. Chance to get this lead into double digits. And a drive and a foul call against Brebeuf.
Almost got caught in the land of giants, didn't he?
Head coach Alan Glunt can't be too happy with the Braves' start. Judah Jackson coming in for the Warriors. By the way, Chase Edmondson will sit down. That last foul on Washington, his first. Off the inbound, turnover, and an easy fast break back the other way for a layup by Cooper Edmondson.
That's just a lazy pass.
First turnover by the Warriors. So now it's a 6-point lead. Williams will find Crane, spins to his right, and a foul call will put him at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to get double teamed down on the bus like all night long.
Foul's going to go against Antonio Harris, his first. And here's Isaac Crane. Well, I'll tell you what, if he shot 13 of 15 in the previous game, and I saw that in film, I'm pretty sure I would take my chances getting the ball out of his hands and make somebody else beat me.
He's got 5 points already tonight.
Chase Ford back in the lineup for Brebeuf, wearing number 1. Second free throw good. So 6 by Crane, 7 by Suits. They have 13 of the 16. Parker Williams has the other 3. 90 seconds remaining. Ford to Edmondson. The drive to the baseline by Washington. Reverse layup. Nice play there by Jaden Washington. Washington now with 4. Williams drives, lost it. Second turnover. Quickly the other way. Contact, no whistle, and Cooper Sherman, who's entered the lineup now for Brebeuf, gets his first 2.
I don't know if you want to run with Brebeuf, do you?
Probably not a good idea, at least from our early indications, and now the Suns is a 4-point lead. Judah Jackson. Parker Williams had that 3 early, and it's been nothing since. Williams double teamed on the baseline, and we've got a foul call. I think they're going to get Sherman, and that might have bailed Parker Williams out.
You're dribbling down there, and you dribble right in where they were, and that baseline was another defender. Fortunately for him, he got fouled. Is that Team 5?
Team 5.
Wow.
So Parker Williams at the line. High school basketball brought to you by Beatty Insurance, a company which understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Give them a call, 812-522-5640, as you see Wes Laughlin checking back into the lineup. Number 2 now for Parker Williams. And he missed them both. And the rebound by Cooper Edmondson.
That's going to hurt you.
Well, the Warriors are not a really good shooting team from the line. That is one of their Achilles heels this season. Inside, losing the basketball is Ford. Able to bring it back will be Washington. Ford gets it back, lays it in.
Somebody forgot to pick up.
And it looks like we may have a foul on Ford. He just picked up number 2 here in the opening quarter. And we're going to walk to the other end, and I am sure that Coach Glunt,
he is not happy
he's not happy with that official for sure. So to the free throw line, here's Judah Jackson. Jackson at 6.6 points per game off the bench. And they are now 0 for 3. Well, 0 for 3 in their last 3, but now they're 2 for 5. Jackson will get one more. That snaps 3 in a row off the mark, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Final 10 here in the opening quarter. Braves basketball. Good look here at Cooper Edmondson. The drive down the lane, off the glass, no good as Antonio Harris unable to finish. We head to the second. Warriors lead it by 3.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
High school basketball on IndianaSRN, brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication across Indiana. Whether it's a new build, upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Local 374 to get the job done right the first time. Other big games tonight in 4A. Number 3, this is a big game probably the entire night. Number 3, Mount Vernon at number 4, Pike. Mount Vernon at 17-2. Pike is at 16-3, and there's another turnover. 2-on-2 break back the other way. The layup missed by Sherman, and it's going to go back the other way. 3 turnovers now by the Warriors. Also tonight, number 12, Penn, is at South Bend St. Joseph. Cathedral in 3A is at Liberty Christian. Princeton is at Boonville. In 2A, Cecina at Anderson. Of course, we'll see that Cecina team on Friday. And in 1A, Bar Reeve at Northeast DuBois.
I tell you what, that Anderson team's a pretty good ball club.
Especially at home. Turnover number 4 now by the Warriors. Well, Cecina will definitely be tested there tonight. They no longer play at the Wigwam. They play at the old Anderson-Madison Heights High School.
Missed the Wigwam.
Oh, man. Good look here at Dylan Logan. Logan so far shut out tonight. 16-footer straight away, no good by Austin Ford. Another offensive rebound. Kick in the corner to Logan. He shoots the air ball, and we have a foul on the rebound. And they're going to get, I think, Jaden Washington for his second.
Said he pushed him out of the way.
First team foul by the Braves in period number 2. Chase Ford with 4 points. He and Jaden Washington leading the Braves in scoring in that opening period. Crane fell down as he's able to get rid of the basketball. Laughlin, good ball movement. Suits for 3, good. That extra pass got him to 3, and already Suits in double digits with 10.
Once he has his feet set, he's pretty deadly.
Lead back to 6. Now Brebeuf basketball. Game was tied at 4. The Braves trying to get a lead here before halftime. Nice cut down the lane. Basket good by Sherman. He has 4. Both teams passing pretty well. That'll be a foul by Sherman at midcourt. So he has 2, Washington has 2, and Chase Ford has 2.
They're getting in foul trouble here.
They are.
They really are. I mean, they could go deep, but
yeah, a lot of times you want to keep some players
reserved
and also keep them on the floor.
Yeah.
You want to give them a little rhythm in the game.
Yep.
As Parker Williams able to get it across the timeline, here's Laughlin. Now Isaac Crane can shoot it from 3, but he'll give it up. Here is Suits. Off the back of the iron, and the rebound by Austin Ford.
Stop ball.
Ford down the lane and a foul. Let's see if it'll be on the shot. It's going to be on the floor. They'll get Isaac Crane. That is his first. By the way, Isaac leads this team in scoring and rebounding, averaging just over 20 points per game and at an even 10 rebounds per game. And they're actually going to say he was shooting. Did he not say the ball? Didn't he say it was on the floor?
He did say it was on the floor.
So Austin Ford at the line. I mean, he gave it the indication that it was on the floor as that free throw was missed.
Anymore, though, if that kid's going up to the basket, they're giving him 2 shots.
Yeah.
You see that a lot more now than you ever did.
Oh, yeah. Ford's second free throw is no good. So each team has had some difficulties at the free throw line. As you see, Crane will get it to Laughlin. Deep three off the front of the rim. And they'll waste no time as Austin Ford back the other way got drilled by Suits.
Woo!
Suits went for the tackle, thinking he was going to maybe give up a touchdown right there.
The little forearm shivvy?
Yeah.
Something you gave me today at playing horse.
Well,
by the way, did you notice my arm is bandaged up because of that?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll live.
Went to the trainer.
So you go to the hospital. We really don't want to hear you crying about it.
All right.
Here is Austin Ford. Brebeuf down by 4. Nice move to the inside. Missing it is Courtney Hart, who has checked in.
Oh, look at the open.
And then back the other way. Shot no good by Judah Jackson.
Parker wide open in the wing.
Braves on the attack. And we're going to say
right out of bounds.
Yep, he stepped on the end line. That'll be the second turnover by the Braves. One thing, and I'm going to say this about that official.
Okay.
He's got to do a better job of selling his call, because you couldn't tell what he called right there, could you? He just kind of pointed. Yeah. That was it. Here's Suits. Crane sets the screen.
See, they got the wing. Give the ball.
Foul, I think, is going to be on Lesnet. Yeah, you're talking about the wing being open?
It's wide open. Don't you see it?
Yeah, it is. By the way, that foul is actually on Chase Edmondson, his first. Yeah, you got to recognize it a little bit quicker. Williams will find Laughlin. Here's Crane. Crane in the lane, no good. Long rebound by Lesnet. Well, we've been stuck on 2016 for a little bit.
Yes, we have.
Chase Ford. He will find Edmondson, and he traveled with it. That'll be their third. .440 remaining. Tonight's game brought to you by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have been the trusted partners for inventory management, warehouse fulfillment, and transportation. As you see, Caleb Jankowski get the 3, his first bucket of the night.
And said something to the player.
Contact Piper Logistics as you see that pass to the inside. Easy layup by Ford. He has 6. Piper Logistics, 317-396-1023. So now 23-18 your score as we're halfway through period number 2. Crane throws it into the backcourt, and that'll be a turnover, and that'll be number 5. Here's that last 3 we saw by Jankowski. So the lead now is at 5. See who's going to finish strong here at the end of period number 2.
Oh!
Entry pass, bucket good by Ford.
Got to put your head on a swivel, young man.
8 points now by Chase Ford, the lead down to 3. And by the way, Isaac Crane, who had 6 in the opening quarter, has not scored in the second. The Warriors have managed only 6 points after 17 in the opening quarter. Williams starts to drive, turnaround shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and they will say it will be Brebeuf basketball. Chance to tie right here for the Braves. Well, we talked about it earlier from an inconsistent standpoint. The Warriors, there's a turnover the other way, number 4. The Warriors will have these up and down quarters. We saw that in the first, 17, and now only 6 so far in the second.
You know, you rush that play. You got to take your time. You're rushing that play. You throw the ball out of bounds. You're going to make a nice little run here.
Yeah, it was just one of those unforced errors by Brebeuf. As you see, Williams will get it to Mansard, who is checked in. He wears number 12. Here's Crane, the double team. Good ball movement. Jankowski, the other side, this time shoots the air ball. Harris with a rebound. Braves push it the other way. Austin Ford, that shot's way off the mark. Downtown 3 by Logan off the back of the iron. And they're going to keep the basketball. Another offensive rebound. Drive to the basket by Logan, and he's going to get fouled.
Got to block out.
Boy, a couple of those rebounds, though, they were long rebounds.
Yeah. Tight rims.
That last foul called against Jankowski. That'll be his first. And they're giving it to Dylan Logan, who had shot an air ball earlier. And by the way, they are now 0 for 3 in this second quarter from the line. Suits back in. Laughlin will sit down. Second free throw is no good.
He's going to hear that tonight in his sleep.
And they are 4 of 8 from the line.
Oh, my goodness. Nice little contact there.
Williams and Austin Ford battling it out. And another turnover by the Warriors. That is now 6.
What did he call?
I am not sure.
Warning for the flop.
They got Austin Ford then.
I don't know what I don't think he really flopped. I mean, there was contact there.
Yeah. I did not see it.
But you stopped the fast break for Brebeuf.
Yeah. Yeah, you generally don't see that happen very often. In fact, I've never seen that happen. Here's Washington. A 3 is on the way, and they've been cold from the outside. Crane with a rebound. Crane's going to lead the fast break back the other way. Lost it on the way up. Rebound Edmondson. And nobody back on defense, and the easy layup by Austin Ford. And Coach, they've been beating the Warriors a couple of times, not getting back on defense. 23-22. Parker Williams.
You got to be secure with the basketball.
Yeah, they had just turned it over. They have not looked like the same team in a layup at the other end by Austin Ford, and that is the now 7th turnover by the Warriors.
And a first lead by Brebeuf.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark Graphics Group. If you're looking to elevate your brand, make sure you check out Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for print signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving the Indianapolis area for over 50 years. Give them a call, 317-328-2555. Last foul called on Cooper Edmondson, his first. That is the 4th team foul on the Braves. So now Williams will inbound. Jankowski. Again, this is a Warrior team. 6 points in the quarter. Crane lost it.
Again.
Another turnover. Brebeuf attacks the other way. Missed layup by Jaden Washington. And this is now a very ugly second quarter. And we're down to our final 60 seconds. Williams looking inside to Crane.
He gave up his dribble too soon.
That'll be Suits. Back to Williams. Three-pointer is no good. Battle for the rebound, won that time by Cooper Sherman.
Do you shoot that three-pointer there?
Well, I maybe they're thinking 2 for 1. It's going to be a timeout by Brebeuf. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Brebeuf leads it by 1.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
High school basketball brought to you by Risk Work. We make people feel safe by protecting your business so you live safe, and we've got you covered. Risk Work, 317-379-6755. And by LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages and benefits, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. We are LIUNA. I have a feeling that timeout was for the Braves to set something up for the final shot.
And we dribbled it off our foot.
Wow. So much for that idea, huh? That looked like some of the teams I coached.
I tell you what, as a coach, you look at that and you just go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's concentration.
Yeah, or the lack thereof, yes.
Let's see if Covenant Christian will shoot for the last shot.
Well, they've been struggling offensively. The 2 threes by Jankowski and Suits, and that has been it. And I'll tell you what, Williams got himself trapped down on that baseline again. He was able to throw it off the leg of Dylan Logan. And it saved him right there with 16 seconds remaining on the clock, and they have shut down Isaac Crane. Crane throws it away again. Back the other way we go. 8 seconds. They'll wisely back it up. That is Logan with the basketball. Logan, the 3 on the way, no good, and that's going to do it. An ugly second quarter. The Warriors turned the ball over more than they scored in that second quarter, and we've made it to halftime. Brebeuf leading Covenant 24-23.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night. But when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year. IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in. But if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink. You know, donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter, or to work at Wheeler. We need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities. For sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program, with our reach. Maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner, come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For IndianaSRN, this is Keith Myers.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through, from coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Sports fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Covenant Christian High School. Here is how the first half scoring went for Brebeuf. Chase Ford led the way with 8. Austin Ford with 6. Jaden Washington with 4. Cooper Sherman with 4. And Cooper Edmondson with 2. On the other side, Kason Suits led the way with 10. 6 points by Isaac Crane. Parker Williams with 3. Caleb Jankowski with 3. And Judah Jackson with 1. Brebeuf turned the ball over 5 times in the first half. The Warriors turned it over 9 times, with 7 of those coming in the second quarter alone. This week, the IndianaSRN boys basketball polls are out. Let's see if we can get an argument from my analyst to my right. In 4A, Fisher's number 1, followed by Mount Vernon, Crown Point, Plainfield, and Pike.
I'm all right with that.
In 3A, Silver Creek, Cathedral, Princeton, Northview, and Columbia City.
I'm all right with that.
All right. 2A, Paoli, Westview, Centerville, Oak Hill, and Park Heritage.
I can live with that.
All right, good. We're doing well so far. In 1A, Couts, Bar Reeve, Hauser, Orleans, and Rossville, your top 5.
I think Hauser's got to be the number 1 team in the state.
Couts is undefeated.
Couts don't play as tough a schedule as Hauser.
They would argue with you about that.
Well, I'm just saying. Hey, semifinals, the regionals for the girls are this weekend, and then next weekend, our crew, I don't know where we're going, but there's 2 semi-states on IndianaSRN.
Really?
Yes, sir. Plus the HCAC play-in game and the Providence Cristo Rey Deaf School game. I know that you're looking forward to that one.
I'm sorry I can't do that game. I was really looking forward to it. That's a Wednesday night.
We got bumped, and
yeah,
we got to do the semi-state.
True, yeah. All right, here we go. Second half action is ready to start, but we're going to have to wait for the other team to get here. So what are you pointing at?
The official.
Oh, yeah.
Did a nice job in the JV game.
Yes, he did. All right, here come the Warriors. It'll be Brebeuf basketball. Well, I will be curious to see how the Warriors rebound after a very, very tough third quarter.
Second quarter.
Yeah, excuse me, second quarter.
Dismal, it would be the word.
Here's Ford off the baseline. Nice pass to the inside. Basket good. Ford to Ford, and Austin Ford now has 8. Give the assist to Chase.
Second time Williams gets caught not looking for his looking for the player.
And yes, he's picked up 2 fouls. Good start for Brebeuf. And we have seen Brebeuf many times able to get to the inside, but boy, they cannot hit a free throw. They've now missed 5 in a row from the charity stripe tonight. Laughlin, nice pass inside. Suits with the basket.
Quick release, got 12.
Brebeuf wasting no time now with a 1-point lead. Good look at Chase Ford. Dylan Logan has not scored tonight. He averages 11 per game. They'd love to get him going. He's off a 13-point performance against Park Tudor. Wow. Unforced turnover once again. Crane back the other way. Somehow got it to go.
I don't know how that basket went in. So I'm sorry.
Crane now with 8. Nice pass down low. The shot fake, and then Chase Ford lays it in. He's in double figures. Well, each team offensively better than what we saw in the last quarter. I'm not sure what Parker Williams was upset
Dribble
about
the
right
basketball, son.
Dangerous pass, and he throws it away.
He could dribble the basketball.
Well, he's still talking to the official.
Yes,
he
he
wanted
is.
a foul call, but you got to forget about that. That was just a really bad pass. Not a smart play there by Parker Williams at all. 10 turnovers now by the Warriors. And by the way, coming into this game, they only averaged 12 per game. Nice spin move, and the layup good by Austin Ford. And somehow the Warriors are going to have to shore up their defense. Here's Jankowski. Williams, the 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound by Chase Edmondson. Braves will attack the rim again, and another easy layup by Chase Ford.
You got to take the charge there, right? Go underneath the basket, take the charge.
Or stop him at the free throw line. Don't let him penetrate.
Yeah. Good call.
12 points by Ford, the lead at 5. This is Suits. Williams, the kick out to Laughlin. And that'll be Jankowski. Jankowski just 3 so far. Nice pass inside, layup good by Isaac Crane.
Maybe that's what they need to do more often. He's got 10.
Crane had 6 in the opening quarter. They shut him out in the second quarter, and then back the other way. Another 2 points in the paint by Chase Ford, and he has 14. Too many paint points here, Coach. Here is Suits back the other way for 3. Can't get the roll. And back the other way we go. Good look here at Ford. The drive and a whistle, as that may put Chase Ford at the line. And it will be 2 shots. Foul will go against Jankowski, who just picked up number 2. Well, free throws have, well, needless to say, been a huge struggle for Brebeuf. They just...
How many have they missed? 9?
Well, they've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 here in the second and third quarters alone. Will they go for 7? Well under 50% from the line. They finally break the streak.
I have him for 15. Is that correct?
Yep. 34-29. Here's Isaac Crane, shot fake, and a whistle on the reach, and it may be Chase Edmondson. Though that time, Isaac Crane looked a little shaky with the basketball out on the perimeter. And it will be Edmondson picking up number 2. Here is Crane. Laughlin will find Suits. 3-pointer, no good. Crowd wanted a foul call in the shot. And here comes Brebeuf. Ford in the lane. Austin can't get it to go. They're one and done. Back the other way we go. Jankowski inside to Crane. Crane to the baseline. Yes. Crane already 6 in the quarter.
He get that deep. He's pretty good.
Yeah, and he had no help. Defender had no help like they've had since the beginning of this game. And there is a ball that is tipped and looks like will stay here. Last touch by the Warriors. Tonight's game brought to you by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect for game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. So do your part. Practice good sportsmanship. No officials, no games. Coming up on the halfway point of the third. Jaden Washington is back in for Brebeuf. Austin Ford, who has 10 points tonight with the basketball, gets it back. They'll kick it underneath, and a whistle and a foul will send Antonio Harris to the line. Parker Williams just picked up number 3. Coach, we talked about Parker at the beginning of the game. The ups and downs he has as a player, he has got to find a way to be more consistent, stay away from the emotions of not getting a call, because he really does let that bother him a lot.
Yep.
By the way, there's another miss, in case you didn't see that.
In case I missed it?
Yeah, in
Thank
case
you.
you missed it.
Appreciate it.
They hit their first 4. They missed their next 7. And now they're back to 50% in their last 4.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
Harris.
Thank you.
5-point lead. This is Laughlin. Jankowski, they cover him up quickly. Once again, it'll be Williams. Baseline drive. Laughlin, the floater, way short, and Crane able to come up with it, and he's fouled. They may get Antonio Harris.
That might have been a pass.
Maybe. It's hard to tell. They're going to get Logan instead. That'll be his first. But here's Isaac Crane, 2 for 2 from the line. One thing that may surprise you a little bit about the two teams, you see them tonight, they're both 10-6, so they played now into their 17th game, is just some of the mistakes that are being made at this point in the year. Second free throw is on the way, and it is good.
I think a lot of that is basketball IQ.
Yeah. Got to take care of the ball, got to hit free throws. And we've seen some really bad passes at times here tonight. Austin Ford, no opening there, gives it up now to Antonio Harris. Harris at 6'3". This is Harris, and he traveled with it. That's probably why they don't want Harris out there on the perimeter. But he's got really nice shoes.
He does have that, yeah.
He and Jaden Washington, he has really nice shoes. We never did get our shoes from the Warriors last year, did we?
We did not.
On the inbound, Crane. He will find Jankowski for 3, and he has gone cold.
Got to set your feet.
Brebeuf, they want to run in a foul call, and they may get Wes Laughlin. That'll be number 2 on Laughlin.
He'd be a pretty good tight end, couldn't he?
Laughlin?
Yeah, he makes nice little contact there.
So that'll be team foul number 4. We've kind of switched that earlier. Brebeuf was getting quickly to 5, and now Covenant only 1 away. And you know what the strategy is, and that is they're going to attack the Warriors at the rim. 9 for Ford in the quarter. He has 17 in the lead, back to 5. Unable to shake the Warriors. Crane in the corner to Williams. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Picked up there by Suits. Williams, no. Crane, yes. Basket good, and a foul. Boy, they let him go, didn't they?
They let him go.
Foul will go against Antonio Harris. That'll be number 2 on Harris.
Williams was out of control. I could understand that, but Suits looks like he got just smashed.
Third team foul on Brebeuf. And now Isaac Crane having a solid third quarter, but he missed the free throw. We'll see how that's going to play out in the end.
Thanks, Troy.
Sure. So now Brebeuf basketball. 2 minutes and change here in the third.
Crowd's getting back into the game.
Entry pass down to Chase Ford. They'll quickly kick it back to the outside. Here's Edmondson. Warriors switching out front on their defense. The cut in the lane. No man's land there for Washington. The kick out, and no good by Edmondson. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Sherman. Edmondson from the left side, no good. Crane with a rebound. The ball loose, picked up by Laughlin. Back to Crane. Here's Williams, trapped inside. He will find Jankowski for three, and he shot the air ball.
Close.
Coming up on 90 seconds. The drive down the lane. Again, Chase Ford attacking the rim. 30-second timeout by the Braves. Want to remind you this game is brought to you by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call at 317-894-7000. One thing you kind of notice, both teams probably playing a little faster at times than they want to.
Yes, I agree. I think out of control. But, the crazy thing is Kevin Christian gets the rebound, and Parker dribbles in front of two players, gets the ball knocked out. And the same thing almost with Crane. You got to clear the floor.
By the way, Isaac Crane,
I have him for 16 points.
10 of those this quarter, but he has 10 of the 12. Suits has the other 2. And we have seen the Warriors in the last 2 quarters now. Isaac Crane is one of only 3 players to score. Foul be called against Austin Ford, and that should be his first. So when we go back and talk about the first 5 games of the year, the Warriors are scoring 79, and you're right. There's been a lot of adjustments. Teams have gotten film. They know what to do. But when you only score 62 per game, you got to find a way to get some of these players involved, and right now there's another turnover. Only the second in the third quarter. Here's a shot in the corner, and a foul call will put Chase Ford at the line for 3, and I think they got Wes Laughlin. And that's another one of those cardinal sins right there, Coach. You do not foul the jump shooter in three-point land.
I think he was going for the ball, but, yeah, it's tough.
So Laughlin has 3.
Biggest lead right here for Brebeuf is 5. Is that correct? Now 6?
I think they had a 6 earlier, but it hasn't been much.
Logan's first point.
Maybe they should put him at the free throw line more often. He's now 2 of 4 from the line. And
was that a three-pointer?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-point attempt.
I missed it.
So Logan makes it a 43-35 lead under a minute to go. Will they go back to Isaac Crane? That is Suits and Laughlin out front. Laughlin trying to shake his defender. Nothing giving there as he gets the screen this time from Crane. Suits driving baseline. Floater good. Suits has 14. He and Crane the only scorers for the Warriors in the third. Now let's see if Brebeuf will play for 1. They'll swing it left side to Logan. Three-pointer no good. Edmondson the rebound. So another offensive opportunity for Brebeuf. And now I think they will play for 1. Austin Ford. He will find his brother. Shot no good by Chase Ford. And that'll do it for the third. Brebeuf heads to the fourth quarter with a 43-37 lead.
A great lawn starts with the right equipment. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we're here to help you make mowing easier and more enjoyable. From zero turns to lawn tractors, John Deere mowers give you the power, precision, and comfort to get the job done right. Plus, with expert service and support from Reynolds, you can spend less time worrying about your mower and more time enjoying the results. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
High school basketball in Indiana SRN brought to you by Aspen Creek Grill. Why go anywhere else?
Why?
I don't know. If you're looking for fresh, amazing food and servers who truly care, why go anywhere else? Aspen Creek Grill. I bet they were busy during the college football playoffs.
Our buddy Tony Donahue said he went yesterday.
Night, yeah. So off the inbound, Warriors, final 8 minutes, barring an overtime. Here is Suits. High screen by Crane. Crane gets it back. Crane double team. Now it'll be Jankowski deep in the corner to Laughlin. Skip pass back to Suits. Here's Laughlin. Thought about the three.
See, but he gave up his dribble.
Yeah, most of them are doing it, aren't they? Got to keep it until you just absolutely the last minute. Laughlin on the drive, off his leg and out of bounds, and ooh, they missed that one. Definitely off the leg of Laughlin.
No, I think 12 hit it.
Here's Crane off the inbound. Is that like that guy stepped out of bounds in Terre Haute?
Yes.
Okay. Drive down the lane, layup good. That's Washington. And Jaden Washington now with 6, and they have a lot of paint points here today. And will this be a turnover? No. They got saved on this one. Back the other way. Jankowski to Suits in the corner. And then Suits out of bounds. They'll throw it off the leg of a Brebeuf defender. Looked like that might have been Dylan Logan. Second time we have seen a Warrior player throw it off of a Brebeuf player out of bounds. Laughlin will inbound to Crane. Crane stripped out of his hands, gets it back deep in the corner to Jankowski. Crane once again. Now it'll be Laughlin for 3. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds off Judah Jackson, and they have gone cold from 3. They had no three-pointers in the third. They had 2 in the second, but those came really early into that second quarter. So from three-point range, the Warriors are struggling. Here's Washington off the inbound. He'll wait for help. Washington gets it back to Sherman. Edmondson swings it left side. Logan for 3. Good.
Wow.
His first basket of the night.
He's got 6.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is their first and only three-pointer of the night. And now the jump ball possession arrow in favor of Brebeuf. And they can build on an 11-point lead here in the fourth.
Scrappy defense and just taking the ball to the basket.
Oh, somebody got mixed up right there.
Parker didn't tell him who he's going in for.
Yeah, there were 6 players out there at one point. That could have been
disaster.
Yeah. Looks like Brebeuf may get a timeout. They got trapped in the backcourt, and it will be a full timeout, an 11-point lead.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew. Your flash-fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh main lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine.
Your waffles, milady.
It matters where you stay.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop.
Back once again here at
Hi,
Covenant.
everybody.
We're not going to let you call the timeouts anymore, okay? So don't even try. I know you want to, but we're not going to let you.
It's Chance fault.
Off the glass, good. That'll be Chase Ford again. He has 21.
Our camera guy's fault. He yelled full timeout in my ear.
So the lead now 13. Shot is going to be blocked as Crane tried the reverse layup. And here comes Brebeuf. Edmondson, the kick inside, left hand, no good by Washington. And coming away with it will be Laughlin. So now the Warriors back the other way, and Williams misses a layup. Here come the Warriors again, or should say the Braves the other way. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover Braves. That'll be their 8th. And things a little sloppy here over the last minute or so.
How many turnovers does Covenant Christian have?
They are now at 12, which is their season average. And they'll come back the other way as Williams will find Laughlin, and they turn it over for the 13th time. Back the other way, layup again. They've got a lot of layups tonight, Coach, as the Braves take advantage of another turnover. They lead at 52-37.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
9-0 run by Brebeuf. They lead at 52-37. A reminder, tonight's game brought to you by Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. Like more information, call 317-686-6239.
I like Wheeler Mission. Good people.
Well, you were on their board back
in the day.
31 years ago, huh? You were on their first board. Double team, Williams, stolen away. Turn your back on the defense, easy layup by Logan. Laughlin, or take that back, that's going to be Williams, missed it. Crane with a rebound, and then Crane lost it out of bounds. They'll say Chase Edmondson able to, or actually was the one who touched it last, and Williams is out.
I think he just got a technical foul.
Well, he better be careful. He might get another one. So Parker Williams, the technical, and he may be frustrated, but a lot of that comes on himself. And tonight, he had the 3 early, and since then, nothing. At the line is Austin Ford.
I tell you what, these 4 kids pretty good players.
They're playing, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, Chase has 23.
And his brother has 11.
Both were in double digits in their win at Park Tudor, and they're hitting free throws now,
I
too.
stand corrected. He has 12. That frustrating. I understand you're frustrated, but you got to control yourself.
You do.
You got to control yourself.
A 13-0 run to begin.
Have they scored yet this quarter?
They have not. And Brebeuf can use some clock if they want to, but they decide to shoot the 3, which not a great shot that time by Dylan Logan. Mansard is back in, so Williams may be done for the night. Here's Judah Jackson. Suits back to Jackson. Well, they just can't get it inside.
They can't get it inside. Nope.
And the way that the Warriors have been shooting, doesn't matter. Another turnover, and then back the other way. Ford thought he had an easy layup, but he turns it over.
Well, I think Brebeuf probably has, at least 20 layups?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've gotten, well, they only have the
20 points in the layups.
Yeah, they only have the 1-3, but they've been layup left and right.
Halfway through.
It is a 19-point lead. It was a 1-point lead, Coach, at halftime.
Yes, sir.
Judah Jackson, 15-footer, no good, and they can't hit anything. Ball goes out of bounds off Edmondson. I wouldn't mind seeing that official on the end line get over there, make that call a little closer. Timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. LifeWise Academy, their programs support educators and communities by improving student outcomes. With LifeWise Academy, your community can bring biblical values back into the classroom. Give them a call, 614-367-5767. By the way, Covenant will be back on the air Friday night when they take on a team like Cecina, who's at Anderson tonight, but Cecina will have a good crowd there on Friday. That'll be, again, for the conference championship, and the Warriors are going to play a whole lot better.
Got to play heads up, and I will tell you, Cecina has a couple of kids we have seen really dominate a game.
Well, they should have beaten Cathedral.
Yes, sir.
But guess what hurt them? Free throws. Off the inbound, knocked out of bounds by Edmondson. And again, Brebeuf will be at Roncalli on February 13th.
That's Friday.
Laughlin, the inbound to Crane, throws it up, can't get it to go. Back the other way we go. Well, here's where you say, we don't need a shot, and they shoot it anyway, and they'll take it. There's Austin Ford hits the three. That is just their second three-pointer of the night.
He's trying to catch up with his brother.
22-point lead. Laughlin no good. Long rebound. Ford back the way. Little Euro step. Chase Ford. 25. And they're making this look like a rout. Judah Jackson hard to the floor.
17-14 at the end of one. 23-24 Brebeuf at halftime. 43-37 Brebeuf, and now you see a score 61-37. And they still have not scored in 7 minutes.
It's an 18-0 run.
Is that no? That's not right. That's correct. 5 minutes, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not much you can say when you give up 18 straight points to begin a quarter. There you go. That ends it right there. Suits hits the three.
17.
But still, an 18-0 run. See if Brebeuf will run some clock here. And the foul on Isaac Crane. Number 2 on Isaac. Warriors will fall to 10-7. Brebeuf will go to 11-6. And by the way, we mentioned the Brebeuf defense giving up only 52 points per game, but a lot of that certainly was helped by the Warriors' inability to get anything going from the outside.
And the turnovers.
Nice dish down low, and the easy layup as Jaden Washington now has 8. And it's a 23-point lead. Judah Jackson picks up his dribble. That's Laughlin. Parker Williams out of the game. He will finish with 3 tonight. By the way, Jankowski has just 3 points. And a foul call, and that'll go against Jaden Washington, his third.
Well, when you look at this, Parker has 3, Jankowski has 3, Jackson has 1, Suits has 17, and Crane has 16.
So 33 of your 40, 2 players. And Judah Jackson now 2 of 3 from the line. And they now scored just 4 points in the quarter. Cooper Sherman has checked back in now for Brebeuf with 1:51 remaining. Second free throw is good.
Tomorrow night, you like college basketball? We have a good one for you. Rose-Hulman and Mount St. Joseph tomorrow night on the network.
Isaac Crane just picked up his third.
A game that Rose-Hulman must win.
It looked like at one point the Fighting Engineers were going to take that conference, but they have too struggled late in the year. Austin Ford back at the line. He's hit his last 2, now make it 3 in a row. So far tonight, Chase Ford with 25. Dylan Logan has 8 points. 2 points by Cooper Edmondson. Chase Edmondson has not scored. Second free throw missed. Nice spin by Crane, and he'll be fouled. Austin Ford tonight with 10, 13, 16 points. 8 points tonight by Jaden Washington. And Cooper Sherman has 4, Antonio Harris with 1. So Crane at the line, and his first is no good. He had hit his first 4. He's missed his last 2.
He just had fallen off.
And we've got another timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well, 64-42.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you can be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Hey sports fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
1:40 remaining as Brebeuf about ready to put the finalization on this one here tonight with a solid fourth quarter. And when they got that 18-0 run, that was all she wrote in this one. As Crane gets the second of 2. He has 17 tonight. And they get a takeaway and they give it right back. Boy, again, just take care of the basketball. You don't need that kind of pass right there. 90 seconds remaining. Want to remind you, Morales Group Staffing is in business to create a better future for you, your family, and the community we share. Whether you're looking for the right career or maybe the perfect candidate, they are here to help. Give them a call, 317-472-7600. Coming up on 1 minute remaining. Right now for Brebeuf, as you see Antonio Harris driving and missing. I would imagine the idea is just to hold on to the basketball. As we go back the other way, ball is loose. Suits for 3, got it. Suits with 20. Now leading Covenant in scoring. As Brebeuf having a difficult time here at the end of this one, just trying to run out the clock, huh? And they turn it over again. That'll be the 11th turnover by Brebeuf. 16 turnovers tonight by the Warriors. That is 4 more than their average, and another foul late. So Isaac Crane will get a chance to get to 19 tonight. And maybe he'll get to 18. And we've got a full timeout on the floor, 64-46. Big play here for Mount Vernon. Hurdle looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen, skip pass. Mays with 3. Mays drive, floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off, and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board. Free throw missed by Crane as Brebeuf back the other way and missing the dunk, but the putback is good. And we're down to our final 10. It's a 20-point lead. Judah Jackson will launch this one off the back of the iron, and that's going to do it. Your final score tonight, Brebeuf winning their 11th of the season. They win it 66-46. They again are now 11-6 overall. The Warriors now fall to 10-7. The Warriors will play on Friday night here on IndianaSRN. They'll take on Cecina, pregame at 7:20. And for Brebeuf, they'll travel to Roncalli on Friday. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time here on IndianaSRN.